Hi everyone, this is your daily tarot reading for Thursday the 26th of April. It's really nice to be with you today. I'm using the Green Witch Tarot for today's reading. Let's have a look at what the cards want you to be aware of today and what energy you'll be working with. So we have the Ten of Wands, the Page of Chalices, and the Knight of Athames. Okay, so we've got a recipe here of many things, lots of little things which add up to create a sense of discomfort and being ill at ease. So first of all, we've got two court cards and a minor arcana card. The minor arcana is about temporary situations that happen, and the court cards often represent certain influences in our lives or specific people in our lives. So the message for today is that, first of all, the Ten of Wands, you can see this woman, she's really bogged down with all this weight that she's carrying up the hill, trying to get to a sacred place of enlightenment. It's almost like this is something that she's created in her mind. If I, the red squirrel, very rare in this country, if I'm going to be a special, unique person, I really need to overload myself and try really hard and work really hard. And if I do that, I will get to this magical place of light and everything's going to be wonderful and happy and people will surround me and applaud and everything's going to be great. So there's this real sense of putting a lot of expectation on yourself. Also, seeing yourself as someone that you really want to be, seeing yourself in your best light, but almost having delusions of grandeur to some extent. So it's biting off more than you can chew because you've set your standards so high that you really need to achieve a lot more to be able to attain those standards, to get those things going. So let's say this is a young girl. She's born in Bucharest in Romania, and she's decided to take it upon herself to be the world's #1 film star. Then she's making herself special, but she's got a long road ahead of her. She's got to move, she's got to learn the language, she's got to make all of these sacrifices, and then she might get to this enlightened place. Is she going to be happy once she is a film star? Who knows? We all know that money and success don't make you happy, but there's a real strange and almost otherworldly drive to be your very best. So the critical voice of a teacher or a parent or someone who said that you should always strive for the very best and to be the best you can be, that voice is very strong within you today. The next card is the Page of Chalices, and the Page of Chalices is a young girl who's just learning how to draw. She's just learning how to express her feelings. I heard somewhere recently that young people are into pop music so much because they don't have the vocab and they can't express their feelings exactly the way an adult would. So a lot of their emotions and the way they feel are expressed through music, and that's why they connect so much with like pop stars and things like that, because they seem to be a symbol of what they're feeling and what they're going through. So she's just learning how to express herself. So you've got this huge standard that you've set for yourself, but you feel very ill-equipped to actually get that going and to do this wonderful thing that you want to do. So let's go back to the actress. She wants to be this great special person, but she's not even sure about her acting skills. She's not confident. So it's one thing really kind of bogging yourself down and saying you have to achieve and, being middle class and doing okay, maybe okay for the rest of the world, but I have to be globally famous. If you start out with that kind of pressure on yourself, then you have to work much harder, obviously. But if you don't even know that you have the talent to make it, then that puts you in an even worse position, because then you're afraid that you're not good enough. Finally, we've got the Knight of Athames, and I've spoken about him before. I mean, he's a hopeless case. He's sitting on that horse, which is about to bolt. He's waving a sword up in the air. I mean, he's going to poke his eye out. The badger's looking at him saying, oh my goodness, it's an accident waiting to happen. And the Knight of Athames, the Knight of Swords, is a card that represents rushing into things without having any clue of what you're doing. He's like smiling, no idea what I'm actually doing, just kind of galloping, barging into situations which you have no insight into. It's like being a bull in a china shop. So we've got a recipe for disaster here if you follow these kind of instructions, because one, we've got someone who's really aiming high. He or she is not sure about their actual talent and ability to achieve what they want. And also, they have no idea of where to get started, how to get started, who to communicate with, where to begin, and how to get a dream going. So it adds up to a feeling of, I am really frustrated and I feel stuck. So you feel really hacked off at that point. And when you have that feeling of, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know where I'm going or how to do it, but I certainly can do better than this. I don't know exactly how, but I really need to get out of this situation and do something better for myself. That sets you up to really create some drama in your life, either walking out of a job or walking out of a relationship, saying, I don't have anything better lined up, but at least I don't have to tolerate this anymore. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what the future holds, but I am better than this. I'm really setting myself up to create a life that's better. And if that's from your higher self, then that's good. If that's the message that's been coming through over the last couple of months or even years, and it's been consistent, and that message to make changes has come over and over and over again, then today is a good day to make those changes, to walk out of a relationship, to walk out of a job. You know, sometimes if you're in a job and you don't enjoy it and you want to find something better, but the job is so harsh and pays so little that you're absolutely exhausted and that you have no time to look for other work, then sometimes it's hard to find an alternative because you're so exhausted. And sometimes you just have to walk out of a situation to find something better. So if you have had that positive, repetitive guidance, then this may be the day where you can shake things up and where you can unburden yourself and really move forward with your life. But also, if you're in a situation where you're happy with your life and you feel like everything around you is good, your career is good, your relationships are good, everything's fine, you may feel a sense of dissatisfaction today. So the man who seemed so interesting and was so wonderful and exciting to begin with may suddenly seem like a bore today. May seem like I'm not getting any emotional fulfillment out of this, and I don't even know where this relationship is going. And again, that sense of frustration. So if you focus the frustration on something that's good in your life, and then you sit down with that partner and you say, do you know what, this relationship makes no sense to me. I don't know what we're doing. We might as well call it a day because this is beneath me. Then you really have the potential to end something good today as well. So make sure that you apply this energy to things that no longer serve you, that you want to get rid of, but you don't apply it to good things that you want to keep in your life. Because today is a really, really significant day where there's so much kind of drive and this relentless determination to get somewhere and to make changes that you have to be really, really careful where you point that energy, because you will make you will do things and you will say things that are going to have a long-term effect. So make sure that you use it to get yourself unstuck and to leave behind the negative and the things that hold you back and the things that censor you and keep you small. And you stay away from conflict when it comes to areas of your life that you do enjoy. So maybe if your job is something that you adore and that you're very grateful for, or your romantic relationship or relationship with family, if those things are all great, then don't point that angry, transformative energy onto those areas of your life if you want to keep things as they are. So at the beginning of the day, maybe look at what you might want to change and what you want to keep in your life, what you're grateful for and what you want to get rid of, and then go into the day. You'll be very productive. You'll really be able to kind of unburden yourself, make things lighter, and progress on your journey. Number-wise, we've got 10 and 2 chord cards, which count as 1. So 1 and 1 is 2, and 10 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3, and 3 is about communication and new beginnings. So it's making a fresh start, making a decision. This serves me, this does not serve me. So I get rid of the stuff that doesn't serve me and I make a fresh start looking at the things that I care about. So I hope you have a wonderful day. If you would like a private reading with me, then please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And in my personal readings, I use tarot, numerology, and astrology. The astrology chart gives me a blueprint of your soul. It shows me where you've been in past lifetimes and why you've come back this time around and what you're here to achieve. So what your life purpose is. It also shows me what your vocational aptitudes are, what's destined for you in love and career and finance, health and spiritual progress, and also what's coming up in each one of those areas in future. So when you'll meet the right guy or when finances are going to improve. If you have questions like, is this a good place to move to? Or is this a compatible partner? When is my health going to pick up? When is career going to pick up? Then I can answer those questions as well. So do visit the website for a private reading. Have a wonderful day and I'll speak to you tomorrow.